5 starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. Today, Wisconsin State Senator Mary Felskowski and State Representative Calvin Callahan held a series of listening sessions, including a stop in Elko, to give potential voters a chance to ask questions and raise concerns. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez was there and has details.
I'm not trying to issue defense of, I'm trying to answer. You know, but I also hear snide comments, no matter what's being said. So please, you don't want people to be defensive, but yet you have side comments. You don't want to believe that the majority of the constituents in the 12th Senate District that we hear from, election integrity is the #1 thing. They don't feel that their votes were fair.
State Senator Mary Felskowski joined State Representative Calvin Callahan in Elko. The two spent Thursday addressing questions from voters of the Wisconsin 12th Senate District and 34th Assembly District, and also share concerns with voters that their fellow lawmakers have.
And helping them to understand the largest issues that maybe we're dealing with in Madison, that maybe is not just specific to the area that they live in or their exact community, but might be affecting the state as a whole that could trickle down to our areas.
A majority of Thursday's meeting involved questions and concerns about the 2020 presidential election.
Election integrity, no matter where you fall on it. You know, we hear that is probably the #1 thing that we hear when we're in Madison in our offices. When I'm out in the public and I'm, having conversations with people, they want to know that their vote counts.
Felskowski claims Wisconsin clerks filled in missing voter addresses on some ballots.
What happened in this election was clerks, election officials, completed that. Okay. That makes that an illegal ballot by our current state law.
Newswatch 12 is not aware of any evidence of clerks filling in voter addresses, though the Wisconsin Election Commission did send out a memo back in 2016 encouraging clerks to fill in missing witness addresses if possible. In Elko, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
All right, outside, Jeff, how is the weather looking this evening?
Well, the clouds have rolled back in, and some showers and thunder showers are not too far behind. Out there now, lots of cloud cover with temperatures hanging out in the 60s and 70s. Here's the radar, and yeah, there's some light showers out there moving from really southeast to northwest this evening. That's unusual. It will not be a heavy rainfall at all, but there will be persistent showers and a couple of thunder showers in the forecast tonight that will linger into tomorrow. And then there's System 2 gets in here. So tomorrow night looks dry into Saturday. This is System 2 over there. That's going to bring us some rainfall late Saturday and through much of Sunday and probably into Monday as well. Our forecast for tonight, though, is cloudy skies, some light rain showers out there, maybe a rumble of thunder with low temperatures down near 55. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Well, nationwide, the number of new COVID-19 cases per day has been falling for almost a month now. It's not necessarily the case here in Wisconsin. The State Department of Health Services reports we've been hovering in this range of about 2,500 to 2,700 new confirmed cases per day for a couple weeks, along with about 400 more new probable cases each day. The number of new deaths per day is also holding steady, right between 12 and 15 per day. That's a lower death rate than we have seen at other times during the pandemic, less than 1%. Though the number of people hospitalized with COVID-19 keeps rising. DHS reports about 140 people in our 12-county north central Wisconsin region are hospitalized right now with COVID-19. Pfizer has announced they have now officially submitted a request to the FDA for emergency use authorization of their COVID-19 vaccine in children aged 5 to 11. It's good news for parents who are anxious to get their kids vaccinated as soon as possible. However, the process will take some time. An FDA advisory panel is expected to meet October 26th to discuss Pfizer's data. The vaccine could then be rolled out in the 5 to 11 age group sometime in November. The FDA has already been approved use of the Pfizer vaccine for everyone aged 12 and up. With time running out, the U.S. Senate appears to be nearing a debt ceiling agreement to avoid letting the country default on its debt and avoid what many have warned could trigger an economic crisis. Garrett Hawk explains.
After negotiating late into the night, there is still no deal on the debt limit.
We're making good progress. We're not there yet, but I hope we can come to an agreement tomorrow morning.
Earlier in the day, lawmakers reached a tentative agreement to extend the nation's borrowing limit into December. The move would avert a possible fiscal disaster for now. The potential political punt comes after days of building pressure and dire warnings of the consequences of congressional inaction, lapses in military pay, food stamps and tax credits, and stock markets tumbling.
It's a meteor headed to crash into our economy.
President Biden weighing in on Wednesday, urging Republicans to drop their threats to block a vote to lift the borrowing limit.
My Republican friends need to stop playing Russian roulette with the U.S. economy. If they don't want to do the job, just get out of the way.
Late Wednesday, that's exactly what they did, with Republican leader Mitch McConnell warning Democrats will have to deal with the new December deadline on their own.
They pulled the plug on the plan, Mitch folded, and now we've got time to go ahead and do Build Back Better.
The delay giving Democrats 2 months to focus on the Build Back Better legislation, a $3.5 trillion climate and social safety net bill, still the focus of Democratic infighting. The most conservative Democratic senator today demanding that price tag come down.
My number's been 1.5. I've been very clear. And I don't believe that we should turn our society into an entitlement society.
And its most progressive member firing back.
Does Senator Manchin really believe that seniors are not entitled to digest their food and that they're not entitled to hear and see properly? Is that really too much to ask in the richest country on earth?
Democrats hoping to pass the massive spending plan by the end of October, with President Biden in need of a boost now. A new poll showing his approval rating dropping to 38%, the lowest level of his presidency yet.
It's Garrett Hawk reporting. Climate change's effect on Wisconsin was the topic of a meeting involving scientists, financiers, and insurance risk assessors this week, trying to figure out how the state can plan for what's likely ahead. Researchers highlighted the weakness of a globalized system facing global climate change. What happens in one area affects everybody. Even looking just locally, though, in recent years, Wisconsin has warmed at a faster pace than the rest of the world and continues to get wetter.
In April 2014, I remember this because it was my daughter's first birthday, we passed 400 parts per million of carbon dioxide for the first time in the history of humans. A year and a half later, in November 2015, we passed 400 parts per million for the last time. No one on the planet will ever again experience carbon dioxide concentrations below 400 parts per million.
Scientists say those concentrations are well above any historical level on record. They believe there is no way back, saying the best case scenario is the number and severity of wildfires, floods, droughts, hurricanes, other natural disasters simply don't get much worse.
To my understanding, according to the most recent UN report, we're kind of locked in to the current natural disasters that we're experiencing, if not seeing those getting worse over the next 10 years or so, even if we drastically change things today.
They say the changes need to be immediate and impactful. That's their belief. Adding consumers will begin to feel the pinch as insurance rates go up and coverage becomes more complex. The School District of Rhinelander's Community Education Program has been hosting a challenge for Rhinelander residents this month. It's week 4 of their 100-mile walking challenge that ends later this month, and some participants are busy tracking their miles. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski has details.
Just to get up and put it in your head and do it. You have to do it. You have to force yourself. That's all there's to it.
Those are words of determination from Ron Cease, who suffered a stroke back in April.
Oh, it shut me right down. I mean, mentally and everything, physically, I had to learn everything over again, how to actually talk and brush my teeth and do all that stuff.
After the life-changing event, Ron and his wife, Mary Ann, started searching for ways to recover.
We've been married for 48 years, and we have always been very, very active. And this was very, very devastating for us because Ron, he had to start from scratch with walking and talking and thinking and, everything.
Mary Ann says that she looked to the Rhinelander Community Education Program, which offered a 100-mile walking challenge coordinated by Mike Cheslock.
Participants have 7 weeks to walk 100 miles. They can choose any route they want, and then they log their miles and turn it in at the end. And everybody who participates gets a T-shirt, and those who met the 100-mile challenge get put into a drawing for chamber bucks.
Ron's recovery period has been full of challenges, but now through the walking program, Cease says he is nearly 90% better.
If you had a stroke or something like that, you can do it. I mean, mine's not as bad as a lot of people, but I think if you can put it on your mind to do it, you can do it.
Ron and Mary Ann want people to know that for anyone who feels down or stuck in life, the challenge has turned their lives around.
I think it's important that people can see that you can go from being very disabled to actually moving and doing again and having a good life.
The challenge is now halfway over, but that is not going to stop Ron anytime soon.
No, because I'm going to go for 200. I'm going to keep going, yeah.
In Rhinelander, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.
It's a lot of walking. Milwaukee Brewers begin postseason play in a little under 24 hours. The Crew takes on the NL East Division champion Atlanta Braves in a best-of-5 divisional series. During the regular season, Milwaukee and Atlanta met 6 times, with each team winning 3. For Milwaukee, this will be their 4th playoff appearance in a row. Our sports team will keep you covered throughout that series. We'll have highlights throughout the week. A Northwood store is encouraging folks to recycle using a unique project that gives a reward to the community at the end. We'll have more on that in a few minutes, but first, Jeff's in with your full forecast next on Newswatch 12 at 5.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
The Ultimate Appliance Sale is happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Get ultimate savings on special buys and doorbusters at up to 40% off. Plus ultimate no-interest financing for 12 months. And free delivery within 5 days on in-stock appliances. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Carpet City. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
Marcus Dredd has just one goal: to separate you from your soul.
He is waiting for you. Evil Falls House of Tormented Souls in Eagle River, Friday and Saturday nights in October.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available ProPower onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
Hi, this is Jenny, the manager of your local Big Deal store. Visit our store and save money while supporting local businesses. Go to AnagoBigDeals.com. That's AnagoBigDeals.com.
The Ultimate Appliance Sale is happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Get ultimate savings on special buys and doorbusters at up to 40% off. Plus ultimate no-interest financing for 12 months. And free delivery within 5 days on in-stock appliances. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
All right, you and I have a few rain showers to get through tonight into tomorrow morning. Then we get a break tomorrow evening and Saturday before we get some more rain showers in here on Sunday. Nothing heavy out there right now. Here's the radar, and again, there's hardly any thunder in here either. But this whole thing will kind of fill in a bit this evening and keep the showers around tonight into tomorrow morning and probably through about midday tomorrow, ending before the football games tomorrow night. So here it is now, arriving from really in southwest to northwest. You can see here it's across the area now. That's going to continue this evening into tomorrow morning. All right, so Futurecast shows us very well. There's an upper level low kind of spinning across parts of northern Illinois that will enter parts of Wisconsin tonight and kind of begin to fall apart, but it'll keep the showers around and certainly the cloud cover around tomorrow into tomorrow afternoon before we get a break in the action tomorrow evening before our next system gets in here. Let's talk about that. So here we are now. System 1 is right there. It's bumping into that high pressure right there. So between the two, the low is going to win this time as this high is going to kind of move off to the east this evening. But that will keep the rain showers around tonight. But then Nice days on store for us Saturday. We'll call it cloudy on Saturday with temperatures back in the 70s before this system over here begins to approach the area later on Saturday, likely holding off until Saturday night. That will trigger more showers and probably a couple of thunderstorms later Saturday night. So here's System 1 across northern Illinois right now, bringing lots of showers across Wisconsin and parts of Michigan, Illinois, Indiana. Those will be the case all night long tonight. Then there's System 2 over here. That arrives for us later on Saturday, most likely after sunset Saturday evening. But then you see what I see, right? Look upstream. There's several more of these, right, kind of lined up over here across the Pacific. Our pattern is changing, and that's going to keep us on the wet side next week. Most likely once the rain begins on Sunday to Monday, we'll keep some rain showers back in the forecast for Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday of next week. Temperatures, though, are not going to care at all. We'll have highs today. We had highs today, back up near 70. We're hanging out in the 60s out there now. There's some 70s where there was some sunshine earlier. These are not going to fall off quickly at all again tonight because the clouds and moisture helps to keep the temperatures up this evening. But going forward, you see the trend, right? High temperatures pretty much near 70 tomorrow into Saturday, into Sunday, into Monday. We like this, taking us into the middle portions of October. But for tonight, scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms out there, nothing strong or severe. Low temperatures down near 55. For tomorrow, it's Friday, scattered showers and widely scattered thunderstorms tomorrow, most likely ending by about this time tomorrow evening. Look for high temperatures tomorrow back in the upper 60s or so with the clouds and rain showers around. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows the story. So tomorrow, rain showers. Saturday, we get a break. More rain showers arrive Sunday, and then the pattern changes, right? We have showers in the forecast then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday of next week. Justin.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. One store in Rhinelander is using a unique project to encourage people to recycle. Mills Trading Post Associates started collecting plastic back in April in hopes of collecting 500 pounds in just 6 months. Well, after the goal was met, and it has been met, their plan was to make a bench out of all the recycled materials. In fact, they've collected over 3,000 pounds of plastic so far. Project founder Emily Popp says it's far exceeded her expectations.
I think there's a lot of people who wouldn't have participated in this if we weren't getting something for the community. So it made me really happy for everyone to come together with that, and just like super proud of Rhinelander as a whole.
Popp wanted to give people in the Northwoods somewhere to put their plastic and says people are more likely to donate materials if there's a reward at the end.
I'm so happy and proud of Rhinelander and the Northwoods to hear how many people are on board, and when I told people it was ending, they were really sad.
So Popp plans to start a new collection in the spring. Well, we are still weeks away from Halloween, but folks in retail, Halloween-related retail, have a scary situation on their hands. It involves supply chains and a potential lack of costumes and decorations. We'll have details after the break.
We're divided, but we can agree now's the time to help hardworking Wisconsinites, right? Nope, not Ron Johnson. See, on lowering prescription drug prices, Johnson was a no. Adding dental and vision to Medicare? Nah. Or making childcare more affordable to help people get back to work? No way. What about making the rich, like him, pay their fair share in taxes? Heck no. Tell Ron Johnson, time to say yes to building Wisconsin back better.
Think about your job. Now, imagine your new job. It is a possibility. If you're good at what you do, have confidence and drive, maybe it's time to go here. Good jobs need good people, and now's a very good time. Kosurik Automotive has good jobs waiting in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Rhinelander, and the bennies are bountiful. Check it out. It might be your time to fly.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
Don't miss an all-new Law & Order Thursday.
She had sex with 3 different men. There was no rape. Just slow the roll.
Slow the roll?
There's no case here.
He's still out there.
Just to be clear, I won't turn my back on any victim.
They're finally giving me a piece of business.
I need you to be safe.
If I don't show, it's the end of the operation.
I'm talking about where your head is at while you're doing the job.
Relax, no one will get hurt. No. Let's go, let's go.
New Law & Order Thursday, tonight on NBC.
October can be a spooky time with Halloween right around the corner. But for some people, what's really scary right now is Halloween-related supply chain issues, creating major problems for retailers, and customers could end up paying for it. Kathy Park explains.
With Halloween closing in, a nightmare for retailers is becoming a reality.
It's been a very difficult year to get costumes and decorations in store, in stock.
Demand is picking up at the Chicago costume shop, but there's a major slowdown getting merchandise on the shelves. From congested ports to truck driver shortages, the ongoing supply chain issues mean products are still stuck in transit.
We're still waiting on about 25 or 30% of the merchandise to come in that we've previously ordered, and some of it probably won't even ever come in before the holiday.
They are not alone. Spirit Halloween operates roughly 1,400 pop-up locations across the country, and they're also haunted by shipping delays.
When did you realize this was going to be an issue?
It really all showed up in April when we were starting our shipping. All of a sudden, the supply of containers dried up.
If I were a customer walking into your store, would you notice anything different?
As a customer, you might notice some bald spots.
With COVID canceling many festivities last Halloween, Americans plan to go big this year, expected to spend a record $10 billion on costumes, decorations, and more.
This year, hopefully I find, what I'm looking for, but who knows?
New costumes this year, like tracksuits inspired by the Netflix hit Squid Game, are selling out fast and may be harder to get closer to Halloween.
The Squid Game stuff has been really like every other person is asking for it.
Your soul will be mine.
To avoid the scare of not finding that perfect costume,
try and get to the store early.
Like now.
Early. Like now would be great.
And some retailers say don't be spooked by higher price tags as they try to make up for the cost of doing business. That goes for pumpkins too. They're facing a shortage in some parts of the country because of extreme weather.
They're hard to find and they're extremely expensive.
Prepare for sticker shock with Halloween making a big comeback.
The Ultimate Appliance Sale is happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Get ultimate savings on special buys and doorbusters at up to 40% off. Plus ultimate no-interest financing for 12 months. And free delivery within 5 days on in-stock appliances. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
The COVID-19 emergency has hit working families hardest. That's why NewCap, like all community action agencies across the country, are open and here to ensure the well-being of every American family. NewCap has been delivering hope and opportunity to Northeast Wisconsin for over 50 years. Now more than ever, working families need life-changing services, solutions, and stability. If you are behind on your rent or utilities, call 800-242-7334 today or visit newcap.org.
At a time when misinformation is all too common on social media, we take great pride in bringing you the news that matters, that impacts your family, news you can trust. Local broadcast journalists bring you the facts, covering the stories breaking in our community and across the globe. Text TV to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on local journalism. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Golf season discount pass sale for 3 days, Wednesday through Friday at Whitecap Mountain Golf Course. Stop by or call and lock in a great season of golf for 2022.
At WJFW, our Newswatch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. The Newswatch 12 team works hard to deliver the most important stories from around the globe, local and national sports updates, and weather reports. We are NBC Newswatch 12, news from where you live. The latest weather updates. Weather Watch 12, weather from where you live.
The Ultimate Appliance Sale is happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Get ultimate savings on special buys and doorbusters at up to 40% off. Plus ultimate no-interest financing for 12 months. And free delivery within 5 days on in-stock appliances. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
So, Jeff, the temperatures are staying above average, but we're going to start getting wet soon.
We're hanging out near 70 through the weekend into next week. That's not normal, but you're right. Rain showers are back in the forecast tonight. They'll be hanging out through the night into tomorrow. We should get a break for the games tomorrow evening and through much of Saturday. Saturday's going to be the mow the grass day if you want to do that, or rake the leaves.
I should do that.
And then we have a wet pattern settling in for next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all rain. Let's go outside now, check outside. Currently in Rhinelander, lots of clouds, a couple of sprinkles out there. You get the idea. This will be the story for us all evening long. And here's the radar. Again, we're socked in the clouds now. There's some sprinkles out there. It's running into a bit of dry air as it falls out of the cloud, meaning this looks a little worse than it really is. But most of us will see a few sprinkles across the area tonight. If not, a rogue thunder shower or two by tomorrow morning. And then our attention turns to the west. So here's our rain tonight and tomorrow. That system across the Dakotas, that's a front coming in here later on Saturday. That is going to open the doors to several systems Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All have rain in the forecast.
All right, I'll keep an eye on it. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here at 6 with more.